Namaskar. Welcome to Ahara Arogya Adhyatma, the light of Samskara. Today we have Dr. H.S.M. Prakash. He is a great renowned geologist. He retired as the Deputy Director General of India, Government of India, and he has traveled extensively all over the country, and he knows which elements are there in which part of this thing. And today he is going to tell the relationship of the soil, the stones, and then the water, and that how it is going to affect our body, and that is our health. So welcome, sir.
Thank you.
You have a great experience. Please tell our viewers what is your experience and how it is that this Pancha Mahabhuta that our body is made, how they affect our body.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, madam, for this opportunity, for the nice welcome words, sir. As all of us know, we are made up of, or rather, all creatures in this world are made up of five natural elements, including sunlight. So, sunlight deficiency, everybody knows vitamin D deficiency, and there will be a lot of problems. And along with sunlight, if you have more ultraviolet light, that also leads to problems.
That also is not good. It causes the cancers of the skin.
Yes.
Okay.
Besides the other four elements, other four bhutas, water, fire, then prithvi, then vayu. Oxygen is essential for us. Then soil. We consume soil not directly, but through crops.
Through food. What we crops
we grow on the soil. Then soil is a product of weathering of rocks. Soil is nothing but a loosened rock. So all elements in the rock come into the soil. So what is the mineral composition of rocks we study? We, the geologists, study the composition of rocks and then the composition of soils. So, so whatever is there in the soil comes into crops and we consume. Then water. Water should be pure, so to say. That is why we filter, boil, and then try to take pure water. Sometimes it will be impure.
The pure water is very difficult because it passes through the rocks and then the soil, and in the bargain it gets all the elements that are there in the rocks. Yes.
Yes. Even lake water is not pure because after rains it passes through soil of the surrounding area and brings the material, elements into the lake water. Then the groundwater, what is the enclosing rock, that composition comes into, that element comes into groundwater. So like that, four bhutas.
Like the fluorides and the fluoride can increase. Yes.
So I have traveled all over the country and camped in interior places, in jungles where Adivasis are there. They have got their own ingenious method of consuming all these things.
Yes.
Native methodology. So I have observed a lot of things. I have seen in some areas people suffering from fluorosis. In such areas, fluorine
teeth will be brown and then they will be very short, and the bones will be bent, and then they'll have the deformities.
Yes, deformed legs, deformed growth, stunted growth, things like that. So that is because of fluorine content. It is common in granites and pegmatites and such rocks.
Even in Karnataka, we have pockets of those areas.
Yes, Dharwad area, Agaribomanadi area, Kolar district, and Nalgonda district in Andhra Pradesh, 41 districts in West Bengal. They suffer from this arsenic problem. So it's a problem there. So and then in Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, in some areas, Madhya Pradesh also. So fluorosis methods of reducing the fluorine content are there. We have to adopt them. That is not wanted. Fluorosis is not needed for the body. Certain elements are needed. For example, calcium for bone growth, teeth growth. Then iron for blood. Then we can go on telling sodium, potassium,
calcium
especially. Silver is required for the body. To some extent, gold is also required. It acts as a filler in the knees, in joints, actually. People consume gold. They put thin foils of gold and chocolate or on hot rice then it melts immediately and then they eat gold. So like these, all elements are needed, but some elements are not needed. Toxic
Yes.
elements like lead, arsenic.
Lead.
Yeah. So, but in some areas, these elements are more in groundwater or in some other through soil. It comes into crops. Whenever we consume cadmium through some vegetables, so we get affected. So various forms of diseases are there connected with these excessive elements, toxic elements.
Yes.
But when elements, some elements, sodium, potassium, for example, magnesium, all these things are required. Copper is required, zinc is required,
Selenium
but
is required.
aluminum is not required.
No.
People who consume food stored in aluminum vessels,
Not
they get
good.
more aluminum.
Not
That
good. Now
leads
they have
to,
stopped using it.
yeah,
Aluminum they have stopped
stomach
using
disease,
it. They are going for the steel. Yes.
intestinal problems they suffer from. So like this, so rocks and minerals, they play a role in our health. Water also plays. What we are doing nowadays, modern lifestyle, we are using RO and other things to filter everything in the soil, in the water. But that removes some useful elements also. Zero TDS, we say, total dissolved solvents. So zero is also not good. Around
Yes.
40 to 50 TDS is required of what is good. So what is good, what is not good, doctors in that area, they give advice. So
Yes.
we
Yes.
take advice of the doctors whenever we camp in new areas. We use
Yes.
special methods to filter water, boil
Yes.
water, use some chlorine tablets sometimes for storing water like that. Then air pollution, everybody knows.
Yes.
Certain times, certain unwanted elements come into the air,
Yes.
like sulfur
Sulfur
dioxide,
dioxide.
carbon
Monoxide.
monoxide,
Yes.
released from industrial
And also from the
the relation.
not only we inhale, when the rain water is coming, that absorbs all of that and the water also gets contaminated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, in this regard, I want to say no rain water drop is a pure water
Now,
drop.
earlier
Some element.
yes.
So, in the cloud itself, all these gases get mixed up with soil
Yes.
and
Yes.
water becomes acidic, feebly
Yes.
acidic, faintly acidic. When it
Yes.
crosses some threshold value, then we call it acidic rain, acid rain.
Yes. Yes.
So, the food, soil, rocks, water, and health, common health. So,
Yeah.
then one more thing is there. Recently, we suffered from COVID, Corona. Corona, this is not the first time that we faced a pandemic or epidemic. Earlier, we had malaria, smallpox, then Spanish fever, plague, cholera, all over the world in 16th century, 17th century, 18th century, 19th century, several times, 20th century. Now, 21st century, first time, Chinese fever. They don't want it to be called Chinese fever. They hate it. That's a different thing. But we attributed it to Wuhan laboratory. No, that's not the actual thing. Earlier centuries, there was no laboratory. It was natural. It is all viruses are produced in the nature. There are virus factories under certain conditions above erupting volcanoes. This is the first time that I have come out with this observation. I am going to publish this in Nature and Science. Even for doctors also, it's the news because doctors believe in Miller-Urey experiment. But naturally, how they are generated, probably they are not aware because they are not aware of geology, they are not aware of paleontology. So, like this, nature poses some problems once in a way.
Yes.
Great epidemics. These are related to air that comes from the
And
volcano.
you mentioned about the water, the plate and this thing, all the calcium will be deposited. You get the white one, and that calcium can cause, the kidney stones, the gallbladder stones, and the pancreas stones also. So that calcium, can it be removed by our regular filters that we are using?
Yeah, calcium can be removed removed by filtration to some extent, but by putting lemon juice,
Ah,
few drops of lemon,
ah.
that can precipitate calcium and then reduce calcium in drinking. In North India, after
Okay.
food, they
Ah,
take half lemon and
ah,
then put the drops into drinking
ah.
water. Invariably, everybody,
Okay.
every day.
Yeah, I have seen
So
them,
that
you know,
brings
they
down
make the round lemon and they put it in the water of the jugs. I have
yes,
seen that. Like how with
yes,
tulsi or something, they put that also. And in
yes,
many places, the calcium may be less in the water. Whatever these filters, you know, the like arrow and all mentioned that it removes. But many times they say it is not healthy. What do you say, sir?
So actually, yes, we need some natural elements through
In
water
the
into our
water,
body.
yes.
But RO removes everything. That's a wrong
Mm.
thing. That is why the doctors prescribe you take supplements, add it to the milk and take Complan, for example. It has got 23 elements: copper, even
Yeah.
selenium, zinc,
Okay.
magnesium,
Actually,
iron.
our jaggery and other things, you know, the like sesame seeds, they contain all the selenium, calcium, magnesium, manganese, everything. So if we
Yes,
eat natural food, automatically we get it. Yes, sir.
exactly.
We
Sugarcane
don't have
juice,
to take the yes,
jaggery.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
like that food habits in
Are very
certain
important.
areas.
Yes.
Yeah, in Dharwad and such areas, in your area,
Hmm.
people eat
Hmm.
this radish leaves
Yes,
daily.
yes, yes,
It's a part
yes.
of the thali,
Yeah,
lunch thali.
regularly,
Yeah,
regularly.
here
Yes,
in
sir.
South India, we don't take,
Yes,
but
yes,
they eat raw radish leaves.
yes, yes, yes,
So, like that, it's a food
yes,
habit,
sir.
but
Yes,
that is determined by the local geology,
yes.
geography, and all other
And
factors.
the overall health of the that community.
Yeah, that's
So
it.
thank you very much, sir. Now, I'm sure many of our viewers they didn't know that the stones and the soil and the water they have such an impact on our health. So thank you very much for your wonderful, knowledgeable talk, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Before that, I would like to tell the viewers, in certain areas we have got uranium, thorium deposits, radioactive elements. They also enter our body and cause a
Yes,
lot of problems.
yes, yes,
Health
yes,
gets affected. We have to take care. Thank
yes.
you for this opportunity. Thank
Thank you,
you.
sir. Thank you.